Hello there once again, everybody. Welcome to Kennett High School Boys Playoff Basketball on Valley Vision. Jeff Flint, along with Brian Day, our videographer Scott Verney, and our producer back at the station, Bill Edmonds. And we've got the first playoff game of the year for the Kennett Eagles. It is a boys matchup. First round for the boys. Actually, this is the first game for both of these teams. And this will be the first time that we have seen Kingswood all year, and we were talking about this before, that I don't think that's ever happened before.
No, we always play them at least twice a year.
We also take tremendous pride in having the best fans in the state of New Hampshire and ask you to demonstrate sportsmanship from players, coaches, officials, and each other. Let the players play and let the coaches coach. In addition, please note that Kingswood Athletics has a zero-tolerance policy and will not tolerate any badgering of officials. If you're approached by the game manager as a result of badgering an official, you may be asked to leave. Please note that if you are interested in becoming a New Hampshire basketball official, the New Hampshire Basketball Officials Association is always accepting applications. Please let the officials officiate. Tonight's game will not feature starting lineup, and the game will begin with no jump ball per KHS approval modification. At this time, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And we are not going to have the starting lineups introduced, so we'll give them to you. There is a change in the starting lineup for the Eagles. Alex Clark is out there instead of Kyle Perry, I think.
Yep.
But it will be Nick Houghton-LeClaire putting the ball in play right down below us into Evan Descoulias. He's in there along with Grady Livingston, Alex Clark, and Matt Nordwick. Clark with the ball. Livingston comes around to the left and backs back out. They get it to Descoulias. Back out to Houghton-LeClaire for three, off the back rim and no good. And the rebound comes to Carter Morrissey, number 22 for the Knights. We'll set them for you. Number 5 is Brogan Shannon. Number 3 is Patrick Runnels. Number 10 is Joshua Finneran. And 22 is Carter Morrissey. So this is Shannon. Way over to Runnels. Reynolds, and it is taken away by Houghton LeClaire, who saves it to Descoulias very nicely. Having a little trouble with it coming across, but Eagles possession. We've played a minute here in the first quarter, and there is no score. Nordwick. Down low, nice pass to Descoulias, but he gets triple teamed and loses it. So here comes Reynolds.
Yeah, Evan got caught dribbling inside the paint, and it's just not a good place to do it.
Descoulias with the rebound off the miss. And here come the Eagles. Livingston to Descoulias. Nordwick. Houghton LeClaire cut through, but he was open for a fraction of a second, but no longer.
Yeah, Kingswood's playing a man-to-man defense, so we're trying to run a man-to-man offense, obviously.
Alex Clark has the lane. He goes in, and it's blocked by Morrissey. Nice little crossover dribble. And Patrick Reynolds hits the basket, breaks the ice. The Knights are on top 2-0. Houghton LeClaire to Descoulias in the corner for three. Off and no good. Houghton LeClaire knocks it back out to Livingston, however. We always love it when the shortest guy on the court gets the rebound.
Yep.
Livingston to Descoulias. He is guarded by Finneran. Pick and roll to Matt Nordwick, and a nice little play and a nice little floater in the lane for Nordwick. We're tied at 2.
Yeah, a nice little pick and roll there.
That's a 3 if it goes. No. That's a foul. Clark had the rebound, and he was fouled by Patrick Reynolds.
Full court man-to-man press here.
Yeah, they've got four defenders in the backcourt. But here comes Houghton LeClaire all the way in, drives, and he is rejected soundly by Patrick Reynolds.
But he gets 2 shots.
They called the foul.
Wow.
So Nick at the line for a couple. First one is off and no good.
I watched him in warm-up. We didn't shoot very well at this basket.
Hopefully we'll shoot better at the other one. Reynolds comes out, and Tyler Sprints is in for the Knights. Second free throw for Nick is good, and the Eagles have the lead at 3-2. We've played 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Shannon gets it down, and they have to bring it back out again as Sprints had nowhere to go. That was Shannon, and that was a 2. So 4-3, the Knights have the lead. Houghton LeClaire. Nordwick. Descoulias and Clark around. They're trying to get it to Descoulias down to Clark rather, down low, and it gets knocked away. And that is going to be a foul, I believe, on Nick. Yep, he reached in and knocked it away, but committed the foul doing it. #21 is Ethan Arnold. He will put the ball in play and gets it out deep to Shannon. Over on the left side, and Finneran hits the shot.
3.
That was a 3. So it is now 7-3 in favor of Kingswood. Clark, guarded by Arnold. Livingston for 3. That is off and no good. And the rebound comes to Morrissey underneath. So here come the Knights, up by 4, halfway through the first quarter. Morrissey, they move it around, comes back to Morrissey at the top of the key. Now it's down low, nowhere to go. Sprints had to get rid of it, and he threw it to where Finneran was. But Finneran moved, and the ball went out of bounds. Ben Doherty's going to come into the game for the Eagles. Here comes Livingston. That's a 3 for Nordwick. No. Nordwick crashes and either on Clark or Nordwick.
Yep, Nordwick.
TJ Lash is in the game for the Eagles. Clark comes out. So it's Lash and Doherty, Nordwick, Descoulias, and Livingston. Arnold throws it away. Unforced error. 3:18 to play here in the first quarter, and the Eagles trail it by 4. Livingston will bring it up, guarded by Shannon. Doherty comes off the screen. Lash and Livingston. Descoulias drives, comes back, drives again. That's another 3. That is partially blocked. But it comes to the Doherty underneath, yes. Ben Doherty with the, I don't know if I should call that a rebound because it the shot.
Air ball.
It's almost exactly, it was like a pass. Morrissey pushes his way in. Back out to Sprints. Then it winds up in the hands of Finnery. Guarded by Livingston, now picked up by Descoulias. Arnold in the corner. They swing it around, and Shannon's got it. He gets shut off on his drive.
Kingswood very patient.
They're looking for something. That was something good. Shannon with the bucket. He's got 4. And the lead is 4 again for the Knights. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Lash. Doherty. Nordwick and Livingston. Just nothing there. Lash. Doherty and then Nordwick. And we've got a 3-second violation.
Yep. On Grady. Little guy got caught in the lane.
It's interesting. It was the 3 big guys who were out on the 3-point line passing it around, and the little guy was inside.
Yep, wait for a rebound.
Shannon to Finnery.
We're in a 1-3-1 zone.
Morrissey's got it way out deep. Down low. It's blocked, and the Eagles have it. Finneran with the shot, and he was triple teamed in there and could not get the shot off. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. TJ Lash. Nordwick drives all the way in and gets fouled. On the shot? No, I don't think so.
Yep.
I think it's on the drive. Nope, he's going to the line. Shows you what I know.
I was probably in your way.
52.3 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Nordwick, first of 2. Off the back rim and no good.
Yeah, he's struggling right now. He's not finding that middle of the basket at all.
Evan Karosky is in the game for the Eagles. And Descoulias is out.
Problem with this group we have in now, there's not a whole lot of offense out there.
Second free throw is off and no good. Gets tipped around and it comes to Nordwick.
Whoa.
But this Karosky is there for the rebound. That's
Yep.
the second time the Eagles have scored off an offensive rebound.
Yep.
35 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And the Knights move it around. Shannon has it.
Yeah, we
Guarded,
did. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
guarded by Livingston.
We done a nice job taking the big guy out of the middle. He's a good-sized kid. He's pretty tall.
This is Shannon. Over to Arnold. Cross court, that's number 11. That is Logan Perkins. First time we've seen him.
Yeah, he's got
Shannon.
his mask around his chin.
That's a 3. And I believe that's going to be a foul on... Nope, I thought it was on Morrissey. It's not.
It's on Doherty. Oh, 2.
Parrott.
Oh, sorry.
So it's on Nordwick.
Yep, his second.
Way out deep it comes to Shannon. He has to throw it up at the buzzer, and it is no good. And we have played a quarter here at Kingswood at a low-scoring first quarter. The Knights lead it 9-7. Not sure what we can talk about with that first quarter. It was, like I said, not a lot of scoring.
I'm looking forward to the next quarter. We have to make some adjustments. We got to get the ball to the basket and realize that when you do that, 22, the big kid, Morrissey, is right in the middle waiting for you. So people on the wings have to swarm to the basket, and hopefully one of them open up for a layup.
For the Eagles, 4 different players scored. Matt Nordwick, Ben Doherty, Evan Karofsky, each with a basket, and Nick Houghton LeClaire with a free throw. For the Knights, Brogan Shannon with 4 points. Joshua Finneran hit a 3. That was the only 3 of that first quarter. Only made 3. And Patrick Runnels has a basket for 2. 9-7 is our score as we begin the second quarter. Runnels and Perkins. Down low to Morrissey. On the cut. They have to bring it back out.
Nice defense by Ben Doherty. He picked up that pass, otherwise wide open layup.
That is off and no good, but it is tracked down in the corner. And they call a foul on Karofsky. Arnold tracked it down in the corner, but he was fouled as they had a bit of a muscle tussle there. Perkins. Morrissey for an open 3. Off and no good. And the rebound comes to Doherty.
Yeah, a nice job, Doherty, going to get that ball.
Nick Houghton LeClaire back in the game. He's in there along with Lash. Clark underneath to Karofsky, and he loses it out of bounds.
Don't dribble unless you're going to go someplace. That's what I always taught.
You're already underneath the basket.
And he dribbled once and allowed somebody to come right and bump him.
Shannon brings it up for the Knights. We've played almost a minute here in the second quarter, and the score has not changed. Perkins guarded by Houghton LeClaire. Morrissey gets it back out, and they get it to Perkins. Now it's Shannon. Over to Finneran. Perkins. Dangerous pass to Shannon. Down low into Morrissey. He turns and misses. But the rebound, that's a miss as well. And Morrissey tracks down the rebound. In the corner to Shannon. 3 is no good. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Nick Houghton LeClaire.
The only problem with the zone is you don't have somebody that you have to box out. So we're leaving people open. That's how they get the rebounds.
Karofsky is out. And somebody came back in. Descoulias came back in.
Yep.
Shannon, they spin it around into the corner for an open 3. It's no good. And the rebound comes to Clark.
Yep.
So here comes.
I'm sorry. Good box out by Clark.
Houghton LeClaire, guarded by Shannon. Lash, way out deep, looking for something. That's an open 3 for Nick. Off and no good. But Doherty's got the rebound. Descoulias and back out to Houghton LeClaire. We've played 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Still 9-7. Nick, nice little move, floater in the lane. No, it did not go, but Nick knocks the rebound out to Ben Doherty. And the Eagles will get another shot at it. Houghton LeClaire. Almost stolen. Lash has it. Ooh. Down low into Houghton LeClaire. I'm not sure he wanted that ball. Descoulias is blocked. 4 or 5 blocks so far by the Knights tonight. Houghton LeClaire with the nifty steal over on the far sideline. Descoulias drives baseline. Nothing there. Nick's got it. Doherty knocked away. Doherty's got it back. Descoulias. He had Clark all alone in the corner. And now Clark has it way up top. Lash lost it.
Took his eyes off the ball and was going to pass it before he caught it.
We have played 3 minutes and some odd seconds here in the second quarter. No one has scored.
Nope.
And who called the timeout?
Kingswood.
Kingswood timeout. 4:44, I believe the clock says. Here in the second quarter. 9-7 continues to be our score. Neither team shooting particularly well.
No.
Just 1-3 in the game.
If one team gets hot, this game could go one way real quickly. But right now, both teams are struggling to make outside shots.
Set the teams for you when they come back out. For the Knights, it will be Henry Saunders, Brogan Shannon, Joshua Finneran. Who else is out there? Ethan Arnold and the big guy, Carter Morrissey.
Yep. We have Grady Livingston in for TJ Lash.
So they're back to the smaller lineup with the two guards. Nice move, get around baseline, but nothing there. Morrissey tries to get it down low and does. To Ethan Arnold. His first basket. And once again, the Knights are up 4. 11-7, coming up on 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
They've gone to a 1-2-2 zone.
Grady Livingston, that is off. Underneath, Clark's got it and gets it out to Descoulias. They move it around. Descoulias directing traffic. Sends Grady Livingston to the other side. That is a long three for Nick.
Oh, that's good. We've been too close.
Need to back up a step or two beyond that three-point line.
Wow.
Nick's got 4, and the lead for the Knights is 1 at 11-10. Saunders. Shannon in the corner to Morrissey.
Travel,
I believe
absolutely.
that's travel. Saunders had nowhere to go. He was just swallowed up. And Saunders will come out. And Tyler Sprints, number 24, is back in for the Knights.
We're back in their 1-2-2 zone. We got to get 2 guys out front. That's what we wanted.
Nick to Descoulias. Livingston. They just move it around. That's another open 3 for Nick, and he hits another one.
Yep.
As you said, somebody gets hot from the outside. This could change. Eagles have their first lead of the night, but it doesn't last long. That is the second 3 of the night for Joshua Finneran. He's got 6 points. And the night lead is 1 at 14-13. Coming up on 2.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. It's been a fast-moving half. Not a lot of whistles.
Right.
Not a lot of free throws.
No.
That is kicked out of bounds by Finneran. And Nordwick was a bit fortunate on that because I'm not sure he had anywhere to go. He was double-teamed in the corner.
Yeah, but he forgot to pivot with his free foot and he stayed off balance.
Livingston, Houghton LeClaire. He's hit the last 2 threes. Descoulias to Livingston. Descoulias has a little trouble with it, but finds the handle.
We haven't seen Evan take an outside jump shot yet either.
Have we seen him take a shot? Did he take?
He's got 2 shots blocked inside.
That is no good. And off the rebound, laying it in is Matt Nordwick.
He followed his own shot. That's what you tell kids all the time. Follow your shot.
And the Eagles have the lead again at 15-14. Finneran. The sprints back to Finneran. He drives. Morrissey lays it in.
Yep, nice and soft.
That is his first hoop on the night. A minute and a half to play here in the second quarter. That is tipped out of bounds. And they say it went out off Nick.
The guy way over here was asked. He says, yep, goes that way. No way he could see that.
Certainly looked like it went out off Finneran.
He did. Nick, he gave a little face of displeasure when he...
I think Nick would have had to have been considerably taller than he is to have touched that. In any event, off the offensive rebound, the Knights get another chance at it. And a foul on the way in.
Grady, yep.
That's the fifth team foul on the Eagles here in the half.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to go one-on-one.
That is a three.
21.
For Ethan Arnold.
Yeah, he's one of the two guys that I heard early score 18 points a game. So we know he can shoot.
He's got 5. Nick Houghton LeClaire to Descoulias. Looking down low to Clark, but decide not to. Descoulias. Now they get it down to Clark. Nothing there. Have to come back to Descoulias. Coming up on 30 seconds to play here in the half. Very fast moving and very low scoring half. And unfortunately for the Eagles, Alex Clark trying to get it to Houghton LeClaire, and that was a zig and a zag thing.
Yeah, Nick decided to take off, and Alex didn't know it.
Finneran gets it back. Eight seconds. Finneran. They're looking for sprints in the corner. They get it down low, and it is blocked by Alex Clark. And then a little tussle on the rebound, but the half harmlessly comes to a close. We have played a half here at Kingswood High School in Wolfboro, and the Knights lead it 19-15. Very fast-moving and very low-scoring half. Eagles with just 15 points in the first 16 minutes of this thing, and the Knights had only 19.
Nick had 2 threes in the second quarter, which kind of got him going. He's got 7. Matt Nordwick has 4. Ben Doherty has 2, and Evan Korosky has 2. That's our 15.
We have halftime entertainment from the cheerleaders. Kingswood cheerleaders. For the Knights in that first half, Joshua Finneran also 2 threes. He matched the 2 that Nick Houghton LeClaire had. He had 6 points. Ethan Arnold, a 2 and a 3 for 5 points. Brogan Shannon had 4. Carter Morrissey and Patrick Reynolds with a basket apiece for a total of 15. We will take a break here and watch the cheerleaders, hear from the sponsors, something like that, and we'll be back with more from Kingswood after this. Back here at Kingswood High School, we're ready to start the second half. We didn't really talk much about that first half other than the fact that it was low scoring and fast moving. Not a lot of fouls. I don't think there were any more than 3 or 4 foul shots in the whole half.
Well, there was
nothing to stop the clock.
There was a lot of 3-point shots, and they weren't falling for either team, so it just keeps everything going. And then the 2 or 3 times we took it to the hoop, 22 blocked our shot, so that's kind of out of the picture right now.
What do you tell them at halftime?
Well,
They're going to have to hit outside shots.
well, that I think, like I told you before, we got to have a guy go down the middle, but he needs to stop. Bring 22 to him, and our wings have to go to the basket like it's a fast break, dump it off for a layup. But we continue to go all the way to the hoop, and it's hard in there because they got 2 or 3 kids of decent size and can jump in there.
Including the big guy,
22.
Carter Morrissey. So it's 19-15. The Knights lead it by 4. We didn't mention it. The winner of this game goes on to play. Lost my notes.
Right here.
Oh my goodness. The winner of this game will go on to play the winner of the Laconia-Plymouth game, which is also going on tonight, and I believe actually might be over by now because I think it started at 5 o'clock. Plymouth surprised to some Merrimack Valley to win their first round game back on Monday night and get to the next round against Laconia. So it is Grady Livingston and Evan Descoulias. And Livingston, who drives. Nick Houghton-LeClaire, who drives. But it comes back out to eventually to Descoulias. Everybody except Nordwick has touched it here on this possession. A lot of movement, but there really isn't anything out there. Here comes Nordwick. Back to Houghton-LeClaire. Moves, drives, gets it down low to Descoulias, and he gets fouled.
That's perfect. Exactly what we just talked about. Get into the paint, stop, and then kick it to a wing guy.
Foul is on Joshua Finneran, his first. Descoulias. No
Ouch.
good. Second free throw for Descoulias is up and good. Evan is on the board. His first point. The lead is 3 for the Knights as they come up with it. It is Runnels way over here in the corner to Finneran.
He's hit 2 threes, right?
Yes, he is the one he's got 6 points. He is the Knights' leading scorer. Down low, triple team, and it is blocked, but it comes to Finneran. Button, who's got the button? And finally, it is the Eagles who come away with it.
Alex Clark got it and threw it to Nick.
So Nordwick. Houghton-LeClaire for 3. Off and no good. It is tipped around, and it goes out of bounds. Nope, it's out off the Eagles.
They called us out of bounds when we touched it.
Descoulias, it looked initially like he'd knocked it out of bounds off of Morrissey, but no. We played a minute and a half here in the third. That's a 3 in the corner. I think that was partially blocked.
Either that or just ugly.
Here comes. Out it goes for 3, in and out. Morrissey's got the rebound. That time, Clark knocked it out of bounds off of Morrissey.
Nice job, Alex.
So Descoulias will put the ball in play for the Eagles. Looking, and we got an offensive foul or a 3-second violation. It's a foul. I think it's on
Nick.
I think they called that on Matt.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't tell his back was to us. He was holding up, couldn't tell how many fingers he was holding up. But on the board, that's the 3rd for Matt. In the lane, nice move by Ethan Arnold. He's got 7, and the Kingswood lead is 5 at 21-16. Clark in the corner to Livingston. Nordwick, they swing it around to Descoulias. Just nothing there. Descoulias drives, throws it up and in.
Nice shot. Banker. What do you do with your money? You bank it.
You bank it. Heaven has 3, and the lead is 3 for the Knights. Down low to Morrissey. Nothing, and he throws it away. So Descoulias and Houghton LeClaire bring it up. Nick is guarded by Pat Runnels. Nordwick down low to Livingston, just nothing there. Descoulias again heads for the hoop, misses the shot, and the Knights have the rebound. Driving baseline, laying it in, counted on the foul. Patrick Runnels, his second basket of the night.
Knights number 3, Patrick Runnels, is good. He'll be at the line 2-1.
Alex's first one.
And the lead for Kingswood is 5 at 23-18. The free throw makes it a 3-point play. So Runnels has 5. And the lead is 6. Largest lead of the game for the Knights. The Eagles have never led it. Eagles got a break on that one as Arnold knocked the ball out of bounds. Livingston. Coming up on 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Livingston.
Nice play.
To
Nice job.
off the offensive glass. Ben Doherty gets the hoop.
Get to the paint and dish it. That's working right now. We got to hold them on defense, though. Oh, almost got it.
Nice steal, almost. I guess a nice almost steal. There is such a thing.
Horseshoes and hand grenades. Almost.
Runnels gets it over to Finneran. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound comes to a Runnels, and he is fouled going in. 3:52 to play here in the third quarter. And Runnels will go back to the free throw line. The lead is 4 for the Knights at 24-20. First one is no good. TJ Lash is in the game. And then Evan Descoulias will sit for a bit. So we've got Lash is in there along with Clark and Doherty and Houghton LeClaire and Livingston, who is bringing it up. 25-20 is our score. Knights by 5. Lash. Doherty. Now you get the big guy out. Now is where you're looking for something, and they just can't find anything down low. Nick drives, right-handed little hook shot, misses, and here come the Knights all the way in, and then back out for the 3. Around and out. Finneran misses the 3, and here come the Eagles. Stolen by Shannon. He goes in and lays it in. Brogan Shannon has 6. Timeout. Eagles, 3 minutes and 6 seconds to play here in the third quarter. And the Knights have built themselves a 7-point lead at 27-20.
We can't get over that hump. You know, we get to win 3, and it just goes back to 7. We can't throw the ball away half court and give up a layup.
That was a telegraphed pass, and
good anticipation by the Kingswood player.
Shannon, and then all the way in to lay it in. The Eagles have committed 3 fouls in the half. The Knights have committed just 1.
Well, it was 5-3 the first half. 5 Cannon and 3 for Kingswood.
So we said, not a lot of fouls, not a lot of free throws. I think the Eagles have made just 2 free throws in the game. Livingston to Descoulias. Lash. Doherty loses it, gets it back, and has it to get it back out to Clark. Whatever they're looking for, it is not there.
Yeah, we're struggling to get the ball into the paint, that's for sure.
Descoulias drives. Mr. Descoulias, meet Mr. Morrissey.
Yeah, we got one on the big guy, though. Come on, got to make a couple here.
They need both of them just to get back to within 5. First one is
Oh,
good.
boy.
Evans got 4 points, all of them here in the third quarter. Makes 1 free throw, and the Kingswood lead is 6 at 27-21. 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. They swing it around, try to get it down low, and it's tipped, but it comes right back to Shannon. That's a miss. Clark with the rebound. He got hit as he passed it out to Livingston. And it is knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Grady knew he was there, but he lost sight of him for a second, and the kid knocked it out of bounds.
Descoulias puts it in play to Livingston. 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Eagles trail by 6. Descoulias drives, bowls his way in, throws it up, no good, and he traveled. I'm not sure I would agree with that one, but
Well, it's tough. There's just no place to go.
you're throwing it up there expecting the foul.
Yeah, exactly.
Shannon back to Finneran. Back to Shannon. To Runnels. There's Morrissey. Jumper at the top of the key was no good.
And Doherty rebound.
Livingston. 1.5 to play here in the third quarter. Lash. A lot of passing. Oh, down low. Clark dribbles
Oh,
and traveled. Oh, man. 1:09 to play here in the third quarter. And Clark is out. Arnold down low into Morrissey. Back out to Finneran. Arnold drives and got fouled.
Foul on Eagles number 12 at the line, to the ninth, number 21, Ethan Arnold.
Arnold at the line for a couple. First one is no good. Nick Houghton-LeClaire is back in, and Grady Livingston is out. And the second free throw for Arnold is good. He's got 8. He is the game's high scorer. Descoulias, Doherty, Houghton-LeClaire. Eagles trail it by 7, 28-21. They trail by a touchdown and an extra point. Houghton-LeClaire drives, a little floater is good.
pretty shot.
Nick's got 9. He is now the game's high scorer. And the lead is down to 5 for the Knights. Final 20 seconds here in the third quarter. They get it back to Shannon. Finneran and Shannon. 10 seconds to play. Shannon. Finneran in the corner for 3. Yes! Oh, that's a dagger.
That hurts.
Joshua Finneran with his third three of the night. He's got 9 points. We have played 3 quarters here at Kingswood, and the Knights lead the Eagles by 8, 31-23.
Yep. I'm not sure that at some point you'll see us go man-to-man. We played 1-3-1 most of the way through here, and they take time off the clock because we're not covering anybody individually unless they have the ball. Maybe we don't match up well, but you got to do something to.
Yeah, you got to do something to change it because the Eagles have scored fewer than 8 points per quarter on average through the first 3, and they are trailing by 8 after 3. So they're going to have to score more than 8 points if they're going to pull this thing out.
Yeah, and the problem with playing this team is our 2 best shooters are our little guys. And with the height that they have on the other side, and it's not monstrous height, but it's just long height, they can't really get many threes off. I mean, one of the ones that Nick made was about 5 feet behind the line.
Yeah. So starting the fourth quarter, Houghton LeClaire is out there, along with Descoulias, Karosky, Doherty, and Nordwick. It's Shannon and Arnold, Finneran, Sprints, and who else is out there? I'll figure it out here. Give me time. Oh, it's the big guy. It's Morrissey, who has the basketball in the corner. That's another 3. That's off and no good. But the rebound is corralled by Sprints.
Picked off by Nick.
Another steal for Houghton LeClaire.
See, we got to get something going here. It's just we can't afford to eat time. Dribble.
At some point, it may be just find an open 3 and take it. Nick gets tied up. Jump ball, and the Eagles have the possession arrow. Descoulias will put it in play from under the basket. Looking for somebody, gets it into Karosky to Descoulias. He is guarded by Sprints. Way out to Nick. Descoulias. We've played a minute here in the fourth quarter. Karosky spins, goes up, lays it in.
Nice move.
Karosky's got 4, and the Kingswood lead is 6 at 31-25. Almost steal by Karosky. Actually, a couple of times he almost stole it. Once on the way out, once on the way back in. Sprints. Shannon drives, guarded by Nick. Morrissey down underneath, and Finneran misses the layup, and the Eagles have the rebound.
Evan got a nice rebound, get it out to Nick.
Chance to cut into the lead here for the Eagles. They trail it by 6. Nordwick. Doherty. Comes off the pick. It is knocked away. Houghton LeClaire has it. He's heading for the basket in the corner. Around and no good. And the rebound comes to Shannon. Here he comes. Nick knocks it away. Karosky's got it. And he is fouled by Ethan Arnold. His first. And we're going to have a timeout. 5 minutes and 56 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter.
Was that our timeout?
That I'm not sure of.
Either. I'll give it to us. It's a good time for us to take one.
Just one basket so far here in the fourth quarter. That was the Evan Karosky basket to cut the 8-point third quarter lead to 6.
Yep.
Possession arrow right now goes to the Knights.
And it's only 4-3, so we still got to wait for multiple fouls to get anybody into the one-on-one.
And that would be a disadvantage down towards the end if, in fact, we need to foul to try to get the ball back. We're going to have to commit a bunch of them just to get to the point where they're shooting the one-and-one.
Exactly. Hopefully, if you get behind quite a bit, a minute and a half, you got to start fouling.
So Karosky is out there along with Livingston, Houghton LeClaire, Nordwick, and Descoulias. For the Knights, it'll be Morrissey and Arnold, Runnels, Finneran, and I assume Shannon. Yes. Grady Livingston brings it up. Houghton LeClaire.
They're in the zone. We got to go to our zone offense. They're in a 2-1-2, boys. 1-3-1 offense. Come on.
Descoulias turned down an open three a few seconds ago. There's another one. Livingston. Houghton LeClaire. At some point, you're just going to move it around. You need to shoot it, like Livingston just did. Didn't make it, but
he didn't follow it. Came right back where he would have been.
More worried about getting back on defense, I guess. When you're trailing, you almost have to think more about the offense. Stolen away, and it is out of bounds off the Eagles. 5 minutes and 9 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Knights still have not scored in this quarter. And we've got a substitution. Alex Clark is in, and Evan Karosky will sit.
That was a good few minutes by Evan right there.
He's got the only points here in this fourth quarter so far.
He's got a couple steals, a couple rebounds.
Arnold gets it in play to Shannon. Shannon comes off the pick, but no change in the defense there. He still had Houghton LeClaire. Shannon gets it to Finneran. And Shannon. They come out and converge on him. Runnels. Back to Finneran. Back to Runnels. Down low. Underneath. Laying it in. Nice play by Ethan Arnold. He's got 10. And the lead is 8 again at 33-25. 4.5 to play. Nick goes in, lays it up, and misses. And Shannon's got the rebound. 4:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. And the Knights by 8, coming across the lane, missing the shot. That is a foul on Runnels.
No, they didn't call it.
Oh, they didn't call? They just called him out of bounds?
He hit the ball out of bounds.
Oh, boy.
But he did foul him, you're right. But
sometimes when you hear the whistle, you know it's a foul.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Nick's in trouble, but he gets it back out. Nordwick back in the game. He drives.
Okay.
Clark passes up the 3. Descoulias, less than 4 minutes to play here. Nick goes in, loses it, but it comes right to Clark. Grady Livingston all the way in, drives up and under and in!
Oh, left-handed. Up and under.
Livingston's first basket of the night, and the lead is 6 again for the Knights. 3:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. And we got a foul on Evan Descoulias.
It's got to be. It's the only one there. Yep.
And we got a timeout for the Eagles. 3 minutes and 31 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. And the Eagles have outscored the Knights 4-2 here in the fourth quarter. And we've played more than half of it.
4.5 gone.
Becoming a high school sports official is an easy call. Officiating allows you to continue to be a role model by demonstrating qualities such as impartiality, fairness, and clarity. High school sports officials help protect the integrity of the game we love by teaching and enforcing the rules of play. New officials have an opportunity to make a difference in their communities right away. To learn more about becoming a high school sports official, please visit www.nhiaa.org.
So Karosky's back in for the Eagles. He's in there along with Nordwick and Descoulias, Livingston, and Houghton LeClaire. And ball is knocked out of bounds by Nick. Arnold now over on the sideline will put it in play. Comes in to Morrissey. Way out deep, and Nick steals it. On the cut to Karosky, all the way in, lays it up and misses. On the rebound, it is No, it's a foul. I thought they were going to call the jump. The foul, I think, is going to be on Karosky. Did I say Nick Karosky? Evan Karosky.
Right. I didn't hear that.
Then I must not have said it. Finneran over to Runnels. Runnels drives all the way in. Nice move by Runnels. A little strong off the backboard. And here comes Livingston. Less than 3 minutes to play. Livingston for three. Yes! Brady has scored the last 5 points. And it is a 3-point game at 33-30. 1 possession game. 2:40 to play here in the fourth. Finneran turns down the 3. Over to Runnels. Runnels guarded by Livingston. Finneran down low, and the foul.
4 on Matt.
That is the 7th foul on the Eagles in the half. And that will send Morrissey to the line for 1 and 1.
Yeah, for the game, it's 12 fouls on Kennett and 6 on Kingswood.
Of course, some of that is because the Eagles have not been driving to the basket a lot. And the first one is good. Morrissey, his first point since the second quarter. He's got 3. And the Kingswood lead is 4. Second free throw for Morrissey is good. 2 clutch free throws for Carter Morrissey. He's got 4 points with 2:30 to left here in the fourth quarter. And the lead is 5 for the Knights at 35-30.
Kingswood timeout.
They can't have that many left.
Well, it's 3-2 one way or the other. The one we didn't know, I put into Kennett, but figured it was probably a good time to do it. But.
How many you get? 5?
5. 2 30s and 3 falls.
So the Knights are in the bonus. And the Knights have committed only 3 fouls here in the half. 2:30 left. It's a 2-possession game. The Knights by 5, 35-30. Game's high scorer is Ethan Arnold for the Knights. He's got 10. Eagles' high scorer is Nick Houghton LeClaire. He's got 9. And he is out there along with Evan Descoulias and Grady Livingston, Evan Karosky, and Matt Nordwick.
Yeah, we're a little small right here.
Shannon is out there along with Finneran and Morrissey, Runnels, and Arnold. That is no good. That's kind of a neat play by Nordwick. He was being tied up, but he tried to shoot it, which he did.
Yeah.
While he was tied up.
Yeah.
Possession arrow to the Knights on the jump. The only thing that accomplishes is it puts the possession arrow back on our side. Runnels heads for the hoop, but has to come back out. Off balance shot, no good. Off the offensive rebound, it comes all the way out to Shannon. He drives baseline, and he got pushed. First free throw is good by Brogan Shannon. He's got 7. And once again, it's a 6-point lead for the Knights. Less than 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Second one is good. Shannon's got 8. Karosky has the basketball. Livingston fake the three. And we got a push on the way in. Livingston will put the ball, no, it's going to be Descoulias who will put the ball in play. That is the fourth foul on the team. The Knights with less than 2 minutes to play, 1 minute and 41 seconds. Grady Livingston for three. Yes! Livingston's got 8 points, all of them here in the fourth quarter. He has what's keeping them in it. 1:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. Shannon brings it back out. He gets double teamed. Karofsky knocks, who'd he knock down? He knocked down Runnels. 37-33 is our score. 1:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Runnels. Calm and collected, makes the free throw.
Yeah, I think that's 3 in a row.
He's got 6. He's got 7. And the lead is 6 again at 39-33. Livingston. Nick. They're going to have to do something. Coming up on 1 minute to play here. Livingston is all the way in. Karofsky all the way in. Lays it up and misses. Livingston gets knocked down. And the ball goes to Finneran. And he is fouled.
That must have been Matt because he's walking out. He has 4. Yep.
Matt Nordwick has fouled out. He has 4 points in the game. Alex Clark will come in to replace him.
Yeah, 2-shot foul, so he can't come in until after the... Oh, he can't. He has to.
Yeah. 10 fouls on the Eagles, so they are in double bonus. First free throw is no good for Finneran. Karofsky comes out, and Doherty is back in. He's in there along with Clark, Descoulias, Livingston, and Houghton LeClaire. Second free throw for Finneran is good. He's got 10. Here comes Livingston. Clark, 50 seconds. Livingston drives all the way in, lays it up, and misses. He's looking for the foul. He does not get it. And they call that.
What the heck was that?
I mean, I don't think the Eagles are going to complain about the foul being called there. He was trying to steal it, but also trying to stop the clock. But if you're going to call that, it seems to me the play earlier could easily have been called. And the free throw is good. The Knights have just been absolutely terrific at the line here in the fourth quarter. Shannon has 9 points. That one is no good, but the rebound comes down into the corner, and Nick's got it. Eagles trail by 8, 30 seconds to play. Nick, Grady Livingston, back to Nick for a long three. That is no good.
Attaboy, Ben.
Ben's got the rebound, and he gets fouled.
Number 10.
Just 24 seconds to play here in this one. Descoulias will put it in play to Livingston for 3. It's good. And a timeout immediately. 21 seconds to play here in the game. Grady Livingston with 11 points here in the fourth quarter. And
well, the problem is we need to foul, but they get 2 shots every time we foul them now.
Yep, and
they've been shooting them quite well.
And the Knights have hit 6 free throws here in 7 free throws.
Yeah, out of
8 free throws
out of 10
here in the fourth quarter. In fact, the Knights have one basket here in the fourth quarter. If I've got this right, an Ethan Arnold two-pointer. Everything else has been at the free throw line. Morrissey with a couple of free throws, Finneran with a free throw, Shannon with 3 free throws, and 2 free throws for Reynolds. All here in the fourth quarter. 21 seconds to go, and the Knights lead it by 5, 41-36.
Uh-oh, look for a touchdown pass here.
Eagles going to try to stop the play from coming in bounds, but it comes in to a Shannon, and he is fouled. 18 and a half seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. And Brogan Shannon will go to the free throw line. He has made 3 free throws, 3 of 4 here in the fourth quarter. Off the front rim and no good. The second one for Shannon is good. He's got 10 points. Houghton LeClaire, 15 seconds. Grady Livingston throws it up again, and it's good. Oh, my goodness. Livingston with 14 points cuts it to 3 at 42-39. It is a one-possession game with 9.9 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter.
60-second timeout.
42-39. Don't go away just yet.
Ethics, integrity, work ethic, and respect are important values. On the playing field, all these values are translated into one word: sportsmanship. The NHIAA believes sportsmanship.
So you foul right away, I would assume. Try to steal the inbounds pass.
Yeah, you got to steal, but then you got to foul if you don't get it.
Hope they miss the free throw, and then Grady. What year is Grady Livingston? Is he one of the seniors?
I think so.
What a final quarter if the Eagles do not pull this out.
Yep.
What a final quarter for his senior year. He's got 14 points in the fourth quarter.
I said all along, the 2 shooters are the little guys, and we're finding ways to get them open. We spent 3 quarters never trying to find a way to get our shooters to shoot. So
Ethan Arnold try to put the ball in play. There's your home run play, but they didn't try it. Instead, they get it in to Shannon, and he is fouled right away. 8.8 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter, and Shannon will go to the line again. He already has 4 free throws here in this fourth quarter. He's also missed a couple.
we need them right now.
But he gets 2. First one is good. That pretty much seals it. 2-possession game now with 8.8 to play. Second one is good. Shannon's got 12. Half of them here in the fourth quarter. Grady Livingston, oh my goodness, off the glass, and that will end the game. Grady Livingston with 17 points in the fourth quarter, and it was not enough.
Wow.
What an ending. The Kingswood Knights win it at the free throw line in that fourth quarter, making enough free throws to hold off the Kennett Eagles. The final is 44-42. Back here at Kingswood, and the season has come to an end for the Kennett Eagles. They just couldn't get it going offensively tonight. Early on, they seemed to try to take it to the hoop a lot, and Morrissey was there to Carter Morrissey was there to stop pretty much anything that they did driving to the hoop. They scored a couple of hoops on offensive rebounds, but they just couldn't do anything that way, and then they seemed to spend the rest of the game until late in that fourth quarter just passing the ball around, looking for something that just plain wasn't there. Give the Knights defense credit.
Yep.
They were able to shut down the things that the Eagles had been during the regular season very successful at doing.
Right. We just didn't get the little guy's shots. And in the fourth quarter, we got Grady open by one screen or two screens, and you see what he did, 17 in the fourth quarter. That's crazy.
And he, of course, is the leading scorer in the game.
Yep. Nick had 9, so our little guys had 26.
26 points. No, on any other night, that would probably have been enough because they would have been augmented by, some points by most everybody else. Kyle Perry did not play tonight. We're not sure what the situation is with him.
Oh, was he here?
I don't even think he was here.
Oh, wow.
He did not play at all. He wasn't in the starting lineup, and I didn't see him out there at all.
That's a good point. Nordwick had 4. Tusculias had 4. Doherty had 4. Karofsky had 4. And that should add up to 42.
42. As we said, on a normal night, Doherty might have had a few more. Karofsky, Perry obviously would have had some, and Evan Tusculias would have had more than 4 points.
Right.
And that's where the Eagles were just not able to do what they normally do. And again, give the Knights credit. They will move on to play either Plymouth or Laconia on Saturday. For the Knights, they were led by Brogan Shannon, who had 12 points, including 6 free throws in the fourth quarter. And while his free throws were only worth 1 point, they sort of counteracted the 17 points that Grady Livingston scored. Ethan Arnold had 10. Joshua Finneran had 10, including 3 threes, 1 each in the first, second, and third quarters. Then he had a free throw in the fourth quarter for the 10 points. Patrick Reynolds had 7, and Carter Morrissey had 4, including 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Yep. And he was the anchor of that defense in the lane for the Knights tonight.
Yeah, we just we never got the lead.
Never led the game.
But then again, we played like we had the lead because we took many passes to get anything at all. And a lot of times we go to the hoop and Morrissey would block it.
If they kept time of possession, my guess is that the Eagles would have had a resounding edge in time of possession as they, we're trying to find that weakness in the Knights' defense. And we're actually never able to find it. So for my partner in crime, Brian Day, thank you very much for the boys' season. We still have the girls to play. Whenever you're watching this, we will be in Plymouth tomorrow for a girls' matchup with the Plymouth Bobcats. We'll see how the girls are able to do. The boys have ended their season at 9-6. I'm Jeff Flint for our videographer, Scott Verney, and our producer back at the station, Bill Edmonds. Thank you very much for joining us for this season of Kennett High School boys basketball. On the boys' side, we'll see you next year. On the girls' side, we'll see you tomorrow night.